Hello, my friends, and welcome to this week's episode of the Greenlight Weekend podcast. As always, my name is Brian Nystrom, and we have a very fun episode for you this week. Before that, we're going to get into our sponsor. Our sponsor is Dead Room Comedy. You can find everything you need to know about them at deadroomcomedy.com, or you can follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Dead Room Comedy. And a new thing they're doing is they're putting out videos every Monday on YouTube. Dead Room Comedy. Follow them, like them, subscribe to everything they do. They're awesome. They support this podcast. They help me cover the financial aspect of it, and they're good friends of mine, so fuck yeah. Dead Room Comedy is a comedy group and production company based in Denver, Colorado. 3 of them were comics that started here in Durango. They went up to Denver. They found a 4th in Jeff Stonick, and they're doing big things. They're putting out videos every Monday on YouTube. You can check them out on their Instagram at Dead Room Comedy. And we just renewed with them, so they're going to be our sponsor for another fucking year. What's up? I love Dead Room Comedy. You should support them because they support us. We have a fucking really fun episode this week. We had Trevin Verduzco and Jadrien long in, and they are a bunch of silly bitches. They're roommates, they're comics. Jadrien's been hitting that Zoom mic scene hard. He just had COVID, and he's been going through some shit. He's now hosting a Zoom mic every Wednesday. I'll put the link in the description under the follow Trevin stuff. It's called Poogle. Easy to find. You can go to my Facebook, Trevin's Facebook. Yeah, there's plenty of links to follow if you want to get on that mic or watch it. He live streams it on YouTube. But at least somebody's trying. You know, he's out there doing a mic, and I respect that. I did it the first week he did it, and I just ate complete shit, and then my service went out, and it was a heartbreaking experience. So, yeah. Zoom mics are tough, whatever, but I respect people out there trying to do comedy right now. Hopefully we're going to open up soon. But yeah, I'm going to be honest, we talked a lot about porn. We talked about VR porn. We talked fuck machines. We talked Bitcoin and stuff. We talked gaming at the end. We talked all kinds of crazy shit, but it was one of the most effortless conversations I've had, especially with these two. I don't know. I love them both, but this one just flowed and it felt good. Phil was here, Jadrien, Trevin. It was a fantastic fucking episode. I'm going to stop rambling. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoy this. Before we get started, I'm going to shout out the Whiskey Reel podcast like I do every motherfucking week. Durango-based podcast. Fantastic. I listen every Tuesday. That's when they come out. You should follow them on Instagram. They put out all their fake ad reads in like video form. They're really funny. I enjoy the shit out of them. I actually get them a little earlier than you guys because I'm Sean Moe's podcast therapist. It's fantastic. But I love the Whiskey Reel, and shout out to Ethan Esparza and the Chava people for the intro, outro music. It will also play in the slight pee break we took. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode 124 with Jadrien Long and Sergio Trevin Verduzco.
Alright, Trip, are you rap or you hip-hop? Well, it's all the same to me, sneakers and flip-flops. Either way, I rock them straight to the tip-top. Wear it on my sleeve and carry passion in a ziplock. Super cool in it, I'm colder than Kid Frost. And telling any big boss to get lost, I spit raw, so Rick Ross can kick rocks. No denying that this white boy spit hard. A missing piece in that puzzle and jigsaw.
All right, we're talking about horny jail. Go on, Trevin.
So yeah, y'all never heard about horny jail, huh?
Horny goat weed. Tried that before.
I'll put you in horny jail.
Tried it?
Yeah,
Did you order it from a magazine? Online?
No, I think I got it at Natural Grocers. It's not really anything. I don't know. It wasn't.
I tried a Blue Chew
It wasn't
one
like
time and it
Viagra.
worked.
That's for
Oh, yeah?
sure.
Yeah,
horny,
Blue Chew
horny
works.
gel.
Yeah.
Horny gel.
Horny
I think
gel.
the first time I was on here, we talked about how I knew a guy who would snort Viagra.
Oh, a snort Viagra.
Horrible.
That's definitely gonna send you to horny jail.
Yeah.
Are you saying gel or jail?
Jail.
Jail.
Like J8.
It's a place.
IL.
It's one of the funniest new memes I love out there. Basically, if you're too horny or you're too fucking deviant, gotta go to horny jail. It's a little much.
So what is horny jail? Explain it to. Is it a physical place? Is
So-
it a social media thing?
So guys who send dick pics, horny jail.
100%.
But what
horny
is
jail.
horny jail?
Did they get banned?
It's,
Did they get?
they get put out as kind of like a social pariah.
It's
That's
like
kind of
it's
the whole
like
point
a
of it.
box with bars on it that they put around your genitals so you can't get in or out.
Is sending a dick pic as sexual predation yet?
Yes, it is.
Kind of.
Is
Yeah.
it like public indecency or? I mean, not talking about minors ever on this podcast.
I'm sure.
I
I'm
don't
sure
think that
if
needed to
you.
be said.
I'm sure if you take it like far enough, like if you went to a lawyer, they'd be like, yeah, we can press charges.
Yeah, I'd say
Definitely a restraining order, but
Yeah.
I don't know because, and the only reason I said kids is because if you send a dick pic to a kid, that's for sure a sexual assault. But
yeah, no, you don't go to horny jail for that. You just go to fucking regular fuck you in the ass jail.
so
Regular
Crystallia's in horny jail.
No, he's
Ooh.
in regular. He should be in regular ass jail.
Whoa.
I mean, with the Crystalia stuff, it came out later on that it wasn't too clear if those girls were underage. However, there was a lot of other concerning shit in there regarding like consent and just the general treatment of fucking
Was he
women.
sending dick pics?
No, but he was
Was he raping anybody?
No.
Then what is this consent you speak of, sir?
This is actually the first time I'm actually hearing what happened. What happened with Crystalia? I don't know.
it was-
He
so-
sent some DMs to some underage girls, claiming not to know they were underage. But imagine all the DMs homeboy gets from underage girls.
Well, that
Yeah.
was what came out at first. What
Like,
came
he
out
just
after-
saw a hot picture and was probably just like, I'm drunk and horny. Or I guess he doesn't drink, but I'm horny. What's up? You know?
Yeah, but there was also some really fucking abusive shit in there. Like, you don't have to just be like raping somebody when it comes to consent. There's just a basic level of respect that comes in there that that you should expect anybody to want and to give.
Without a dick pic, I'm not sure what kind of lack of respect. That is the ultimate lack of respect, I guess.
I'll tell you what. One of them were.
I'm unaware. Yeah.
I remember there was one girl specifically who talked about how he would constantly fucking badger her and send dudes over to her place without telling her, saying, "Yeah, she's gonna fuck you."
Well, that's crossing a lot of lines. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's basically, yeah. It's like ordering an assault of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's some Charlie Manson shit.
Yeah, that was the one that really made me go, whoa, all right, there may not be some weird shit going on here with underage girls, but this dude's definitely a fucking creep. And it sucks because I liked his stand-up. I thought he was real
Really?
fucking
I
funny.
didn't. I
Yeah, I
liked him
was
on some
never
podcasts,
really
but
that
I didn't like his stand-up.
Excited
Yeah, he
about
seemed
it.
a lot more interesting, like as a person than
Yeah,
than
as a
stand-up.
performer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also not a fan of Dimitri Martin. Bo Burnham. What other comics suck? Dave Oakley. Dave's hitting those Zoom mics hard, I guess. I had to
Yeah.
work a double the last 2 days. It was fucking bullshit.
Dave was on my mic last night.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
him on a couple of
Oh yeah, I
lists.
signed up for yours on accident, trying to sign up for last week's, and I was like, no worries, I'm gonna do next week anyway, and then I got scheduled for a double. So what are you gonna do?
Dude,
Yeah, that'll
shit
fucking
happens.
happen.
Yeah.
When it comes to Zoom mics, you can't really hold it against anybody that they aren't going to show up. Because, I mean, it happens all the time. You see a link, you're high, you're drunk, you sign up. Oh, shit, I forget the next day.
I mean,
Right.
the same with regular mics as well. You know, sometimes shit just comes up, or like, I don't know, maybe you're just not feeling
Not
it,
for
so
your
you
boy.
fucking stay home.
Not I.
I mean, that's true. Pretty dedicated.
Well, I just
Because I
dropped the
feel
doink.
worse. I feel worse if you drop what?
I dropped the doink.
Oh, damn it.
It's time for some carpet. We
Make
got a
sure you
lighter?
talk into the mic, dog.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. You can turn it too. Take it wherever you want. But it's been a little muted. What were we talking about? Let's not talk about sexual assault anymore.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah, it's not a good topic.
So horny jail. So you're just a pariah.
Dude, horny jail got real
So you're
fucking
you're
dark.
just like an online pariah, basically. Possibly have a hard time getting a job if you're trying to apply for somebody like Sean Moe, who's up to date on current events and shit
Yeah.
like that. You know.
Yeah. I think a lot of video game fans are going into horny jail now. That new Resident Evil 8 game, they showed off a bunch of stuff. Apparently, one of the main bad guys in it is this giant, milky-skinned, big-tittied, 8-foot-tall vampire lady. So people are just posting memes saying, like, oh, I'm so scared. Step on me, mommy. I want big vampire milky titties. Those guys all go to horny jail.
Well,
But
it's
if you're
horny-
playing Resident Evil, you're gonna say some shit.
I mean, this
you know
is
what
true. Yeah, they're already
Yeah,
pariahs
when I'm
in a
scared,
different
you
way.
know what I'm gonna say. Yeah, the worst shit. It's like when I'm driving and somebody almost swerves into my lane. Whatever stereotypical thing you got going on that I can see, I'm gonna say the most offensive shit about that. Race, weight, age, sex. I don't give a shit.
I mean, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
Right, but I'm not shouting it out to the world. But I feel these people on Resident Evil don't think they're shouting it out to the world either. I think they're just like horny little fucks in the basement that see some titties.
I mean,
Milky white skin. Who's not turned on?
There's
that's
been
a good
an
point, yeah.
observable
Oh,
increase above what's normal in the horniness levels in this case. It's
Got a
like if
napkin,
we
man.
plug this into the horny meter.
What is that?
This is baseline.
You're bleeding?
Yeah, I'm
That's
bleeding.
Resident Evil. Oh shit! How the fuck happened?
How are you bleeding?
Oh, I was just picking.
We've been
at
talking for like 5 minutes.
This isn't even a
When
physical
Jadrien
activity.
gets excited, he bleeds out of his fingers.
I never knew horny jail was such a deep cutting topic.
I have silky skin.
I feel like I've been stuck in horny jail for a while, but like I kind of just put that on myself.
You put yourself in horny jail?
Yeah,
that's
Did
horny
you
quarantine.
Yeah.
it's actually less of that,
Quarantine.
but I'm just
Oh.
like afraid of women. I've been noticing it a lot where it's just like, dude, I could just hang out with somebody and a woman could just fucking ruin my life. And like, it scares me, dude. Like,
And it's not attractive being afraid of
yeah,
women.
not at all.
It's
Not
never
even,
a penny dropper.
Not even a little bit.
Especially, I mean, it's
Why do you
better
think I
that you're
drew
afraid of
got this
women.
mustache?
Yeah.
I mean, a man of your stature, it's far better that you're afraid of women than think you can control them in any way.
I agree.
I mean, it's kind of that where like, you know, just I'm kind of just a silly fucking dude.
You are. You're one of the silliest fucking dudes I ever met.
Yeah, fucking some weird shit, man.
I've seen you do comedy cross-dressing. I've seen you dye your hair like a K-pop star. I've seen some silly shit out of you, man.
The many evolutions.
he goes through many anime characters.
And we haven't known each other that long. That's the thing.
Yeah, man.
I always just chalked it up to you're unstable, but
I will.
I
Say,
mean,
now I think you're fun.
I mean, that's true.
Right.
It's still that I'm unstable.
Now that I know you, I'm like, Jadrien's doing something fun.
Oh, well, thanks, man.
Yeah, when I first met you, I was like, I'm kind of scared of that guy.
Oh, yeah. I've been
That's
going
how women feel. And then you're scared of them, and then it's even weirder. They're like, what is this weird fucking energy this giant dude's putting off?
Yeah. I mean, I have been going to therapy, so that's
Have you?
been
That's something
helping
I
a
wanted
lot.
to talk about. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been great.
Yeah, it's been all right, you know, kind of helping me
Is it in
handle
person?
my anxiety a lot. No, it's over it's
Zoom? Sounds
over
cheaper.
WebEx.
Nothing's-
Ah.
Yeah,
No, it's
more
probably
affordable.
exact same. Oh, okay. WebEx.
Yeah.
It's nice to just talk to somebody, though.
Yeah, no, it's great. Been doing AA as well, or like group therapy for like not drinking and shit. So
Yeah, you running bits on there? 100%.
every once in a while,
Yeah, for
dude.
sure, dude. Talk about your feelings, run the couple jokes you wrote.
Every time I'm on one-on-one, that's basically the entire session. It's
Yeah.
just like, we're gonna run bits, all right?
This is how I feel.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like I'm missing out on my public therapy sessions. I mean, the podcast is cool. It's good. But, like,
Yeah.
being in front of strangers going through the problems of your life is fantastic.
Yeah.
I enjoy the shit out of it. Especially if you can get a laugh. If you can find the funny in your misery.
Yeah.
That's
There-
always been your issue.
There are a couple jokes that have been kind of hitting on Zoom, so you know.
You've been hitting the Zooms, yeah?
Yeah. That's what I've seen Dave on a couple lists. You know, I
Yeah.
saw him perform, and it's been a lot of fun, man.
Sounds tough.
Oh,
It's-
it is terrifying.
You should have seen last week when my connection stopped.
it's different.
I didn't even know until I looked up from my notebook and everybody was like freeze laughing at me, like glitch laughing. I was like, hello? And then it was like, hello? Damn it.
Fuck.
It is pretty difficult since I host a Zoom mic now.
Talking to the mic.
It's pretty difficult now. I mean, I host a Zoom mic now, but it's a lot of it's just different. The biggest thing is you don't have the feedback from the audience, and that's really important when it comes to timing. When
That's
you're
pretty much
For
everything.
sure, yeah.
That's everything.
So I've been trying to like find ways to replace that, and so far the best I've found is live streaming.
Do you have
into
a hype
something-
button?
Just a laugh track.
I should get a hype button. That's a great idea. Woo! But anybody listening out there that's doing Zoom mics, if you can host your mic on like a platform like Twitch or YouTube where they've got an integrated chat platform, that's huge. Then your comics can pull it up in a separate window. mute it, and right then and there, you see the chat scroll by. That's your audience feedback right
I couldn't
there.
focus on that at all.
Oh, you don't need to focus on it. Just when you see it scroll and you see it scroll faster, that means you're doing something good.
It's like one of those girls with the vibrators on. What was it?
Chatterbait?
Chatterbait. Yeah.
Oh, I
They just see the
understand.
scrolls and it's just.
Exactly.
Just ching,
Exactly.
ching, 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 ching.
It dings every time somebody sends a tip.
We gotta figure out a way to that you can
No,
like.
I know.
that you
I
can,
know
like-
you guys know.
That makes so much
I
sense.
knew before I said it that you guys wouldn't know what
You've been in
Chatterbait
the
was.
deepest, darkest corners of the web, huh?
That's light and fluffy.
We have been inside for a year. Okay.
Have you gotten to where you could hire a hitman yet?
Oh, not yet.
I've
not
seen
yet,
that.
no.
I could
It was scary.
figure it out.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, it's just a couple links away.
But if you want to be anonymous, it takes a little more work. That was the beauty of Phil.
Download Liberty Linux on a flash drive and then get on the Tor network and
Allegedly.
yeah.
Allegedly, yeah.
I have no need to hire a hitman at this point, so
That's not
Unless
a great
there's
point
one
to
in
be at.
Atlanta. Yeah.
no, I love Dave.
Oh man.
He's a goober.
Me too. Oh, Max is back in town.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I'm gonna have him on soon.
I
Yeah.
thought he moved.
No, he's gonna finish school.
Oh,
Max
hell
Turner's
yeah.
gonna finish school, ladies and gentlemen.
That's smart.
The most successful Durango comedian.
Dude, that kid's gonna be fucking something, man.
Dude, he's great.
He's gonna be. He's gonna.
He's gonna
blast
be the
off,
best
dude.
employee at Tennessee's
I was like,
version
he's
of
gonna be
Garden
the-
Shorts.
Work his way up to accountant.
He's gonna be that 35-year-old that's talking shit to the new kid. It's like he talks about in his jokes, and hopefully that kid's gonna be like, "Dude, I'm 17. And we have the same job."
You make $1 more than me.
Think you're special because you got that pin?
Fucking Garden Shorts.
Yeah, you have a name tag. My bad. What are you doing for work, Jay?
Oh, I'm still over at East by Southwest. Come
What do
by.
you do over there?
Give me your fucking money.
Are you a waiter? Server?
Yeah.
See, that's why girls are
Yeah.
scared of you.
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
actually, it's just I'm just a completely different person at work.
Yeah.
You know, everything just goes into
that's
a
the only
different,
way
like,
you can be
mood.
successful.
Yeah,
I think
like
you're a silly goober.
I mean, I'm good at my fucking job.
Nice, good waiter. Nice. Yeah, I'm in the kitchen now. I
So
fucking
give me your
love that.
fucking money.
Yeah, go to East By and give Jay your money. He's the one with crazy hair. Usually, it's getting more normal.
Yeah, yeah.
You got like slight highlights now.
yeah.
Kind of
no.
remind me of a tiger.
I was told that
Korean
it made me
tiger.
look like a porn star.
Really,
Yeah,
dude, with the mustache,
yeah, dude.
you should get into porn.
The mustache is doing a lot of work, and like actually, it's been giving me a lot of confidence.
Really?
yeah, dude.
Like a cop?
Yeah, dude.
I really hated the mustache at first. It started off as my least favorite of your anime character arcs, but I gotta say, once you started bringing that stubble into that, it doesn't look half bad now. Okay, I will
Well, you
admit
look
it.
like a man wearing flannel. Yeah, dog.
dude.
Giving off some real dad vibes.
Yeah. No, there's an entire market for that, man.
Dude, I totally forget you're a dad.
I can't believe it half the time myself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
based on what you post on Facebook. Like, that guy's not a dad.
Well, it's not like she has a Facebook.
Yeah.
Tagging her.
Oh,
You don't
she's
think one day she's going to
she's
go through your
blocked,
history and be
dude.
fucking destroyed?
blocked immediately, dog.
My daughter can just get on YouTube eventually.
Oh, yeah.
She's only 9 months old now, so who knows what. It's gonna.
No,
It'll be hopefully some
she'll-
sort of decentralized platform.
Whatever, we're going to be here with fucking balding heads fucking doing this shit. Everybody's got their own joint, man.
This is episode 2856.
Still drinking Bud Light. Yeah.
I'm here with my manager.
Got 60 listeners. This is my therapy session.
Oh.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man.
Can't be successful if you quit.
Oh, shit.
I feel like my comedy career is going to go the same way.
No, man. Eventually you'll get out of here. Just, Yeah, it just can't happen right now.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be fucking smoking meats in a food truck like an asshole.
At least you're the owner.
Yeah, at least you're the owner.
You're not
Yeah.
just smoking meats for some douchebag.
For sure. Give it 10, 15
You
years,
are
maybe
the
I could
douchebag.
hire somebody.
Yeah.
Smoke
Yeah.
meats on your own
Not have
terms.
to be there all the time.
There's an open mic that you run and
Oh,
you get
yeah.
too drunk
I'm
at,
gonna
and
be-
you're just like hosting.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the Dave of wherever I move.
Fuck. Just shit talking Dave.
I'm not doing it
He
anymore.
was my co-host. So I could.
That's why when he got all
Were you
pissed
two
off at
fucking?
me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That Polish sausage. Every other podcast.
Dave is a
man.
handsome man. You're very lucky.
He's not.
Wow.
He's a goofy looking fucker. But so is a lot of my friends, and they pull down ass. I don't understand it. What are you gonna do?
Well, what are you
The
gonna do?
sleepy heat though? I just talked to him for 45 minutes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Were you pissed off the entire time?
Nah. That was all silly. Just in here deleting files so I'd have enough room to fucking podcast.
Oh man.
Every 3 weeks I get to play a game. What am I willing to delete forever?
Gotta get you set up with a storage drive, bro.
I got multiple, bro.
How many do you have?
2, but it's fucking with the full videos like 30
Yeah, that's
gigs.
true because you have the
Yeah, they're
video
a
as
lot.
well. Yeah.
So you have like 2 gigs from the audio plus the 30 gigs on the video. So every podcast is coming out 36, 40 gigs and 123 episodes. And I've already had a hard drive fail on me. So I'm not very trusting. This computer doesn't move. I don't take the hard drive out. It fucking stays there. I bought another computer for all my other needs. Fuck it. It's too valuable.
Yeah, dude. Can't fucking go without your battle station, bro.
Not when you're trying to put out one a week, you know.
No.
I've accidentally deleted some really good podcasts before they went up.
No.
Ooh.
We did 2 with Diego one night. We only did the second one because he was all drunk and trying to drive. And I was like, how about let's do another podcast and then you could just crash on the futon, man. So we did that and I deleted all of it. The first one was pretty good. Dave says it wasn't an accident. And it's probably best that didn't come out. We were
Yeah,
like,
probably.
there
Yeah.
was- allegedly some drugs going on. It was crazy.
So you don't listen to the entire episode before you put it up?
Fuck no, dude. No way. If I say if somebody incriminates themselves, I write it down on this pad, the timestamp, but I will beep it out.
Oh,
Oh
man.
man.
I'll just play part of a song over that incriminating part. Then it'll go back.
That hasn't happened in a long time though.
No. Luckily, I hate editing.
No, that makes sense. I don't think I could listen to 2 hours of me talk either, man.
Fuck no, dude.
Editing's
In the-
fucking brutal.
In the beginning, I was pissing a lot of people off that
Oh, yeah?
listened. So I was listening to a lot of them. And I also worked in the middle of nowhere by myself. So I would just turn on the podcast and go fucking fix pump jacks and shit. And
That sounds like absolute fucking torture.
I can't do it. I can't do
Sounds
it.
fucking terrible.
Just got too close to like going off the cliff, you know? Taking me and the dog out. If I'm not here, she's better off dead, man.
Oh,
Nobody
man.
loves her like me. That's how I feel about my girlfriend as well.
I was like, there's probably a lot of murder suicides that start like that.
Yeah, but I was talking about my dog.
I mean, I think you should play some music right there. That's pretty incriminating.
Don't worry about it.
Only if it happens.
My girlfriend would find it endearing, I think.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, man.
Wish the Kill Tony guys would put out another calendar. I just switched it to January because I wanted to look at something else.
I haven't been watching them in a while.
I haven't since the beginning of quarantine.
Yeah,
First one bummed me out,
it's-
and I've been out.
Yeah, dude, for real.
They're in Austin now. They're doing live shows.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. I've been watching since. It's good. Really good. I love Kill Tony.
How much people can they have in? I don't even know.
It's a percentage
Yeah.
capacity. Yeah, for sure. And I think
Well,
if
it's in-
you sign up, you have to
it's
wait
in
outside,
Texas.
I
Yeah.
think.
I'm sure it's like 75%.
Depends. Austin's pretty liberal about it compared to the other counties. But at least they're open.
For
Yeah.
sure, dude.
Shut
They're
down.
doing
For
comedy,
real.
man.
Yeah.
I have friends that are traveling, like Joey and some of our Albuquerque friends have been going to like Oklahoma. Fucking, we have friends in LA that have been going down to Austin, and dude, it's crazy. Daniel Magden got to do a show with Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I saw that.
You got to open
Fuck,
for Joe
dude.
Rogan and Tony Hinchcliffe, I think.
That's fucking amazing.
Fucking,
Living the
that's
fucking dream,
bro.
dude.
For sure.
Daniel Magden's far better comedian than me. He is tight, dude. His shit's good. And he's got that cute little voice, so it's like...
Yeah, dude.
He's like Max. It's
Yeah.
like, just don't... Max only doesn't do well when he comes off the bat with something really dark. Because with his voice, nobody expects it. It's like, dude, you have to build. You have to build to jerking off in the airport. Like, you can't open with that. Everybody sees you as a cute little baby boy, and you're just like, I like jerking off at airports.
It's like, oh, there's something off about him. I'm gonna remember the way his eyes look.
Everybody's just immediately not on board, bro. Like, if I say it, it's almost a little more reasonable. But Max's voice is just so cute.
I know. Man, that adorable kid.
Yeah, he's like a Yorkie that only wants to hump you. God damn it. He'll throw you off this cliff.
Oh man.
The only time I've thought about
Did
killing
you
my
kill
dog.
a Yorkie?
No. I don't know many Yorkies. That are still with us.
What was Bear?
Bear.
Was he a Shih Tzu?
Yeah, or
That one-eyed dog?
Lhasa Apso.
Lhasa, yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
we had
cute, man.
a couple Lhasa Apsos growing up. One of them died from eating. We didn't find all the Easter candy in the backyard. And let the dog off. It's not on a kid. I was a kid, dude. I was a young lad. I found candy. I started eating it. I was like, dog wants to come out. You found way more than I did. He died Easter night. I think that was Gizmo.
Oh.
I remember Gizmo.
Yeah, emergency vet visit on Easter night. That was dope, dude. As a kid. I was like, it's Easter. Like, your dog is dead.
Ain't rising in 3 days. Nope, man.
Yeah. My mom's pretty straight up about shit like that.
Man, I mean, it's good to be.
Yeah. Dogs die. Dude, when my dog dies, that I'm going to take hard. It's like the first dog I had as an adult, you know? That one's going to get me.
Jasmine's getting old. She keeps bleeding from her nose.
Oh, bro.
I think she's got little tumors in her nose that just keep popping. It's
That
just
sucks.
like, yeah,
Damn.
it's horrible. But she still gets around. She's 13 now. 13, 14.
I don't know. Phil got that dog right before we moved out of our parents' houses and into the same house in Farmington. And yeah, that dog.
The first time she went into heat, she got pregnant by the Rottweiler down the road. So I have one of her
The
sons.
meth dealer
Yeah.
or the coke dealer down the road had a Rottweiler.
His name was Chico.
who jumped into our yard and fucked Phil's dog.
Did you guys like?
Have 8 puppies? Yeah. Yeah, we did. On the
was-
day of
There was
finals.
no dog abortion.
My first finals in college. That was the day she gave birth.
We all
His too.
took shifts,
Yeah.
going and taking our finals and coming back.
And our other roommate was in college, yeah.
Just
birthing
like
puppies.
Real parents.
Yeah, it was.
She made it easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she
was
did
a
all
G
the work.
about it.
No.
We were just making sure everything.
Just in case. Yeah.
Didn't want everything to die while we were gone, you know?
Fucking.
Oh, and
man.
she started giving birth on the porch. It's snowing outside. We have this chair on the porch. She jumps in the chair. She has a heated dog room with the doggy door all set up. Like, it's like
Yeah.
medical shit. Yeah, so she goes on the dirty ass front porch chair and starts giving birth. Dude, there's 2 puppies when we notice. So Phil grabs her, I think. I grab the puppies. And they're wet. And I have to go to college. Like,
I have to go to college. I have to take a test. And I am covered in fucking puppy goo.
first midterms
Pretty much.
ever. Like, and I'm a very lazy student. Let's be honest. I'm a good
I was
test
already
taker,
stressing
but
about
I
it.
got to be in the right mood,
Yeah.
like to talk my way out of it. It's like comedy.
Yeah.
I can talk my way out of most situations if I'm in a good mood. But if I feel like shit, sometimes I'm just like, hey, fuck you.
That's what
Nobody
happened on
laughs.
my AccuPlacer test. We got hammered at the lake
Oh,
the
yeah.
night before, and then I went to take that, and I got put in all the dumb classes. It's like, fuck, this math is easy.
That's
But I was just
cool for
like
you.
almost
'cause
hammered.
My college math was hard as fuck, dude. I was like struggling to understand with the little effort I was willing to put in.
Yeah, no, I did great.
I think I
in
made
all
it to
the-
trig, and I was like, I'm fucking out.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, fuck this.
What am I, a rocket scientist?
No, I'm
gonna
gonna
be a
sell
server.
weed.
Yeah, dude.
I finished 2 credits short of a math minor.
Ooh, I know numbers.
Oh, I know a differential and an integral.
Well, I knew those. I don't now. Oh, that was years of drinking ago. After jail, I forgot that. Fucking.
Yeah.
When it comes to math, you just gotta know algebra. You get algebra down, everything else is fucking easy. Algebra's a bitch, though.
Yeah, I feel like I can figure shit out, but you just got to get into a rhythm. You got to practice.
Yeah.
First time you look at an equation, I'm like,
What made algebra click for me was replacing the fucking letters with pictures. Because the letters are completely
just black
arbitrary.
dick.
What's the F of big black cock?
That's awesome.
But no, dude.
Yeah, I
you
would've
get
paid
over the
attention
fucking
more.
Letters, you replace it with pictures, you get it.
Pair
It's
of
like,
titties?
oh, shit don't fucking matter. It's just an abstract thing. It's just a symbol. It's meaningless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Math talk.
My physics classes I enjoyed the most because we were actually like built shit. You could see the math
Yeah.
in real world
Yeah, you made a
applications.
hovercraft, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
Fuck,
It's dope.
dude.
Physics is sick as
Fucking
fuck.
great.
You make an explosion like, yeah, I fucking made that shit explode with math.
Yeah,
Math.
Matt, it's everything.
I was picturing like
Golden-
if this was a
golden
sitcom,
ratio
it would
and
have
all.
been like math, like some cool song about math. I don't know.
A cool song about math.
Look, I like math, and even I know such a thing doesn't
Hey
fucking
man, you can make
exist.
things explode with math, all right, Jadrien?
I mean, technically speaking, music is all down to math. You can match certain patterns.
Not
Myth-
the way I play music.
Mythbusters
There's no
was
math
pretty cool.
involved.
They used math. They didn't really
Mythbusters
explain
was
it
cool.
though.
And neither of those guys got accused of a sexual
New one sucks.
crime, right?
Yeah, neither of them.
That's
Neither of them.
awesome.
Yeah.
There was an awesome
That's rare.
something I
Yeah.
liked, and it hasn't been tarnished. You know what I mean? So many things have been tarnished.
I know. I mean, it's.
So many.
Louis C.K.
I'm still.
You can't watch Louis anywhere.
I'm still.
Right.
The
a fan
show
of me.
Louis, it's gone. Just disappeared.
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy is one that hurts the most.
I haven't seen that since I was a kid, but even when I was a kid, I was like, this is some hardcore shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I am not on enough drugs to enjoy this.
Yeah.
And shit you just didn't understand until you became an adult. You're like, oh, now I get it.
Dude, go back watch those cartoons from when you were a kid. You
I
pick
I
up
have
so
been
much.
lately
What you been watching?
with my daughter and my wife. Just old school shit, Lion King and all the old.
All
what
the
was another
Disney
one?
classics.
Oh yeah, the
Did
Disney
you watch
classics.
Aladdin, dog?
Oh yeah.
Fucking love
Does
Aladdin.
your,
It's my
does your kiddo
favorite.
have
Robin
their one
Williams,
Disney
bro?
movie yet?
No, she doesn't really.
She's 9
She's
months
9
old.
months old. So
Oh,
we,
shit.
we don't really let her watch that much TV.
When there's music playing, she bounces.
yeah, she's stoked about
Fuck
it.
yeah, dude.
But that's funny, all the little hidden messages they give to parents that the kids don't understand yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that is hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
So
No,
many
it's been
cartoons
really
begin with
interesting to
kidnapping.
go through all of those all those movies again as a parent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything is it's fucking great.
How old's your kid?
She just turned 3 in September.
Oh, sick, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a fun age. When my nephew was 3, awesome.
We're singing all the fucking time. It's
Nice.
fucking dope. Showed her boxing. She's
into
been
it?
liking a little bit of it.
You should teach her how to kick people in the nuts.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly
Just,
what it
just
is, yeah.
strangers.
I'm gonna teach her how to fucking break somebody's arm, dude.
Yeah, dude. If I have kids, they're gonna know how to break people's arms.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah,
have
she's-
to. They
If you
absolutely
get
have
pushed
to.
on the fucking schoolyard, they don't tap, you break that shit. You see the refs start coming? Fucking pull harder. They should know how to tap.
Oh man.
Oh, you don't get to watch UFC at your house, bitch. I got called to the principal's office. I watched a lot of like WWF when I was a kid.
Oh,
I would
dude.
just get in like schoolyard fights, like, and talk a lot of shit. Like I was more show than fight. You know what I mean? Like all I watched was WWF. I thought you just had to say shit. You know?
Dude, I fucking
Definitely
love a
got
good
beat
heel.
up.
I mean, it used to be
Tried
very
to style
sex
drive
heavy.
somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to gangster rap with my older brother and watched WWF. That was a nightmare.
Yeah, I'm trying to show her more gangster rap. Definitely. Yeah. She falls asleep.
Falls asleep to the chronic.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, yeah, keep them bells ringing. Raise a little thug, breaking people's arms and shit.
I think I fucked up.
Think I'll roll up on you with my fofo?
Fuck you, Grandma.
Comes home, she's like, yeah, grandma's was fun. I didn't even have to pull out my AK. It was a good day.
Where's my juice box, bitch?
Yeah,
Make me that mac and cheese.
just put her on a diet of the Chappelle Show and gangster rap. If you want to just run an experiment on your kid, that's my suggestion. You're gonna get some calls. Sleepovers are gonna be a problem. She's gonna be stealing shit.
Oh man.
Not even because she wants it for the rush, you know?
Yeah, I do know.
It's just all she knows.
It's hard out here for a pimp, dog.
Boys in the Hood was playing 24 hours a day, like the Christmas story used to be on Christmas.
My dad had Bluetooth set throughout the house. There wasn't a minute in the day that it wasn't playing gangster rap.
Or he accidentally turned on porn.
Oh,
Has that happened?
what?
You guys have Bluetooth speakers. Have you guys accidentally like
No,
started a porn way too loud
I
or
am
something?
very careful.
What kind of porn do you watch?
Oh man.
That's also the other question I had written down.
In case I forgot.
Yeah. But it came up organically. Look at that.
There's been a lot of gangbang stuff recently.
Yeah?
Some Japanese bukkake and
Japanese bukkake.
I
Isn't it blurred out?
Could have guessed that one.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
look at his hair. Tigers are an Asian, dog.
Every once in a while, when I want to, get a little bit of story with it, I'll watch some hentai.
So is that the only time you pay attention to the story?
Yes.
Do you fast forward through the story in real life porn?
Yes.
So you just want to watch some anime with some fucking in it. How many times have you watched an anime where you're like, I could use more fucking? Like, they obviously have a thing going on.
Just do it.
They're the two most badass characters. They should fuck.
Oh, I think you're right.
I'm just curious.
Dude, in hentai they just gotta fight, fuck, or do they fuck? In hentai they just gotta fight, fuck, or do they fuck, fight?
You can take the
I've
mic
never
with-
watched that. I've never watched
There you go.
that hentai ever again. It was the worst hentai
See, this is
I've ever seen.
none of the things you said is in my
Nope.
Oh,
my search
I know
history
Not
at
even
all.
in my suggested.
Okay, so he's talking about this real fucking shitty anime I showed him once. It was
Did
something
you
like
guys jerk off?
No,
Oh.
you don't want to jerk off to it.
No.
You're too confused to jerk off.
It was very confusing.
It's
Well,
called
that's what happens when you pay attention to the story, dog. You gotta focus on the penetration.
it's like about
There was no penetration.
none. It
How's
was
it hentai?
so it's about an island of magic lesbians.
Basically, there's just tits.
Where half the
penetration.
lesbians, when
Got
they
it.
come, they turn into giant fucking swords and guns and shit. So the other half of the lesbians then have to make out with their fucking girlfriends and turn them into like fucking weapons, and then they fight. There's one of them, she was like in a S&M and shit, and she turned like a fucking ball and chain, like a morning star. Shit was fucking bizarre.
It was weird.
Huh.
I suggest you watch it.
I'm good.
He's
dude.
never gonna watch that.
We can watch it right now.
I don't watch anime.
Can
I
we
don't
watch it
watch
right
hentai.
now?
I would
I'll
rather
watch it
not.
again.
I'd rather not. If you said, "Can we watch pterodactyl porn?" I would have considered it, but now I've talked myself out of it. To be honest.
Pterodactyl porn, I'm okay with. Hentai, that's too far, man.
Have you jerked off with? Have you seen the pterodactyl porn?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's an old meme.
It's yeah, you'll watch it tonight. I bet.
It's an
I'm gonna look it
experience.
up.
Yeah, you should look it up. We watched it
wonderful.
on the podcast.
It's fucking poetry, dude.
It's awful. Yeah, there's a puppet. It's a whole thing.
So bad, it's good.
Sounds like you've jerked off to it.
This president get
No.
an Oscar
No.
or an Academy Award,
I bet I won a couple local awards. You know,
maybe.
In AVM.
At least
you
at
know?
AVN.
Yeah.
one would hope. It's creative. It's the only pterodactyl porn.
Won the AVN for best makeup effects.
I doubt it.
It was pretty rough.
I doubt it. I've seen some
Puppet work.
pictures of some homely looking girls, and they look great on film. So there's some great makeup in some of your porns these days.
Yeah, sometimes 4K is too detailed.
Yeah,
Like-
dude.
Oh my god, I can see the stubble.
That's
Give
why
me
I
that
watch
every
it.
pimple.
360, dude.
That's why I watch it on a small screen. Just
Yeah, anytime my family's out of the house, a big screen for sure. I don't know what it is. It makes me come faster. It's on the big screen.
I get it, man. I'm usually just too lazy, and I don't want to.
So
jerk off in the
easy now. I
living
can
room.
get on my phone, find what I want, and then cast it to the TV.
Right. Yeah, I only jerk off over the toilet these days.
I usually do too.
That is my designated area. That is.
Yeah,
where
I
I'm-
used to do it in the shower, but this shower leans back. It's not good, like away from the drain. I've talked about it,
Yeah, I
but
remember.
that's why I know about it. Is because one time I got out of the shower and there was cum in my leg hair, my ankle
That
hair.
wouldn't stop me. I am not afraid of my own cum.
I'm not afraid of it,
How
but
do you-
I
mean,
wanted
that's
to be
just-
clean.
That's just
you
a
know?
quick rinse away, dude.
I know, but then you gotta
jack
get back
off
in the
into
shower.
a fucking toilet, though. Do you just like have to?
I
assume
usually
the
don't.
position?
I usually don't, if we're being honest.
Is it like-
has it happened? Yeah, in the morning when she's sleeping, and I'm like, I gotta leave in 20 minutes. There's no way I'm getting some, and if I do, it's gonna take way too long because you can't just get in there. You know,
No.
It takes effort and time. But
No.
if I find the right video, we can make this happen. Like,
That's true.
and just
one of
move
the
on with
beauties
your
of
day.
porn,
It's
yeah.
maintenance.
Yeah.
It's like an oil.
You got to
change,
do it.
but
Yeah.
way more frequent. Like, when's the last time you got your oil changed? You seem like the kind of guy that lets it run. Yeah.
It's not there yet. It's not there yet. I got like 200 more miles.
Right. I need one too. I think I'm getting a new windshield this week. Maybe
Sweet.
next week. And I'm getting a tattoo in 2 weeks of a tie-dye porcupine. My friend Casey has been in this tattoo game for like a year and a half, and she's finally getting pretty good. Like, I'm seeing all her posts,
yeah.
and I'm like, that's pretty goddamn good, you know? So we're going to do a silly one at first. It's going to be my first forearm tattoo that's, like, visible to the world always.
Silly
Sounds
as
like a
fuck,
great
dog.
decision. I know it has meaning though.
Yeah,
I understand the meaning.
tie-dye porcupine.
What's worse,
I
getting a
don't get it.
tattoo on your face or getting a
Well, I was
tattoo
on
your
acid and
dick?
I saw this porcupine,
Oh, nice.
Oh shit!
and the dog was. So you got the buddy system. The buddy system was the dog. Dog saw porcupine. Luckily, ran away. Luckily, we didn't have to pick quills out of the dog. You know. But at the time, I was like, "You're just gonna fucking leave me here?"
Brian thought it was a monster.
I thought it was. Yeah, dude. You don't understand the feelings I went through. All right. I was like, "Am I about to die?" I didn't know it was a porcupine. You know.
we already had a tough come up. We ate the acid and then decided to set up camp.
And then
And
my
that was never
fucking
a good idea.
buddy who brought our tent forgot the poles. There
So
was
they
no
had
poles.
a really big
shit,
canvas.
dude.
Yeah. So we set up a different tent, and we were already coming up hard, trying to cook, you know. And I was like, all right, I'm going to run to the tent that's not set up, but my bag was still in the little zip, you know.
It was pretty far up
Yeah. It's
from where we set up.
it's
the
dark,
rest of the
you know.
camp.
It's away from the fire. It's dark as balls. There's a waterfall right there, so you can't hear a lot of shit. Everything's kind of muted.
Yeah.
And I had this dog, and I was like, all right, Nancy, let's go. White boxer.
Goofiest looking fucking dog ever.
A white boxer, yeah.
Nancy!
Nancy. Fucking Nancy. And so we're rolling up, and I see this critter, not sure what it is, you know, terrified. It's in my eyes, the size of a small black bear. At the time, I saw an animal that big, and maybe we startled it and it like raised its quills or something.
Yeah.
Looked like one of those things
Just
from
got
the
bigger
village.
all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
dude.
Yeah.
I was scared, dude. And I was just like, huh. And the dog's like, huh, and ran off, like, back down the trail into the darkness. And I was like, God damn it. And I had a flashlight, and I was just like, ah! And it just, like, slowly, like, starts waddling away.
Oh.
So, like, a couple minutes watching it, I was like, doesn't seem like a threat. But we might add some food in my backpack or something was my concern, you know? I was just like, get the fuck out of my tent or whatever. And I came back down and I was like, there's like this giant pokey muskrat thing.
Muskrat.
Yeah, but I was like, it was big. Like,
Like, are you sure it wasn't a porcupine?
I thought it was this big, dude. Like,
I mean, they can get pretty
to the
fucking
ground.
big.
They're
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
big with their needles and all that.
Yeah.
It was, I was fucking terrified. But yeah, and Phil was like, was it a porcupine? And I was like,
You know,
walked
now that you
away
mention it,
really
yeah,
slow. Yeah, and I've always heard from my grandpa, if you're in the woods and like starving, one of the only animals you can kill with your bare hands is a porcupine. Like, don't hit the quills, you know what I mean? But they walk really fucking slow.
beat
You
it
can just
with the
fucking
stick.
bam. And I'm so glad I didn't do that on this night. But yeah, the amount of confusion and how much I remember this.
It was
I'm getting
good
a tie-dye
acid.
porcupine. It was good acid. Yeah, I remember that.
God, I can't wait for the
You know
next
how
time
much
I'm
of my
able to do
trips I
acid,
don't
man.
remember? That was
It was funny
significant.
because Sid brought a tent, and Leah brought a tent, and you and Gibby and Sid had to sleep in Leah's tent while she slept in Sid's tent because it was smaller.
Yeah,
She's like, I ain't sleeping in any of you fucker guys.
yeah.
And Nancy ate the middle of Gibby's hat all night long. And when he woke up, there was just a fucking giant hole right there in his hat. It was so funny.
Yeah. James's dog ate one of my favorite hats. Remember the blue hat I had with the American flag that said Brop?
Mm-hmm.
It was like my favorite hat. And I left it over there one night. He just got this giant dog. Like,
No.
it's a giant dog, but it was a puppy. And I left my hat like on the back of the couch. And he's like the worst dog owner ever, for sure. He's just like, I tie my dog to my bus. He's fine.
I just get him old shoes from Goodwill.
Dude, this dog would run away and go miles down Lightner Creek. Like, fucking miles. And we would drive to the highway. He lived like 5-6 miles in. We would drive to the highway and find him like half a mile from the highway, like trying to fuck the neighbor's dog. Like, what are you doing? Crazy, dude.
Living his best life.
Yeah,
dude.
and he's huge, so he runs like a fucking gazelle. Like, he runs like a monster, but light on his feet. I don't know. He's fast. He's so fast, he makes fast dogs look not fast. Yeah.
That's pretty fast.
I'm high.
I know. It's every time I get too fucking high
I know,
with the
dude.
whole one
shouldn't-
joint.
I
don't
shouldn't
feel
have
too
smoked that
high.
whole joint.
To be clear, I don't feel too high.
I do.
I feel fine.
I don't smoke much weed anymore.
Yeah, I've been trying to quit. I've been smoking a lot of diet weed recently.
Like CBD weed.
Mm-hmm.
I've thought about that. Is it good? Does it taste good?
Yeah, it tastes fine.
I've gotten
Yeah.
some shitty CBD weed. It was like, ugh.
I grew this strain that said it was CBD, but it got me higher than anything I ever grew. But I also felt good in my joints.
That was
you
that
know?
Quintessa weed
It was
that we
so
had
good.
when I worked at Animus Herbal.
Yeah.
And that shit, the first batch that they came out with was like 5% CBD and like 25% THC. It was the only one that I've ever seen that had that much
Well,
CBD
what's the
and
fucking
THC.
point?
You feel great. That's the point. If I was going to get on stage that night, I was smoking that shit. Like, when I first started comedy and met Dave and everything,
It really
just
mellows
grew
out
that,
the high.
and it
You don't
was-
get like a lot of the
That's-
paranoia
that
from it
CBD
with the
does get pretty
CBD.
great, yeah.
It, like it was a really fun high.
dude, I was always just like, this is how I always want to feel.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm
Like,
I'm a lot more giggly and shit. Like I'm just happier when I'm smoking the CBD. Yeah.
mm.
Back when I was working at a Chiba Hut, I'd fucking dab up before going to work, and like 5-6 dabs deep. I just take like a fucking 100% CBD dab, be totally fine.
Interesting.
Yeah, definitely. If you're too high on edibles or something, if you take some CBD, it definitely brings you down.
That's awesome. You fight
That's good to know.
fire with fire.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's fantastic. I bet. Sorry, I looked at my list and I was thinking about the porn. I bet you have the weirdest suggested videos ever. Like my suggested
what do you
videos get a little out of hand. Like
What
chicks
do you
with
Like on
dicks and
Pornhub
stuff.
when you first bring it up,
Oh yeah.
and they've been stealing your data.
Is that the site you use, Pornhub?
I mean,
It's most
actually,
reliable.
I usually go to this website that I used to go to as a kid, and they still have a decent collection of porn. It's just
Rotten.com.
no. It's funnyjunk.com/NSFW. And like it's just a constant random stream of different porn, and it's great.
Takes the choosing out of it?
Yeah. Like
Is it just like you go to the website and all it is just like random streaming porn?
people post like their collections and like and like all their shit, and I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. Like
So,
it's entertaining.
This
to,
isn't
like,
just a porn
watch
site
porn.
for you. You're part of a community.
Yeah, dude.
It's like when I used to play Second Life. And you'd get
Oh,
into those
dude,
like
Second
sex,
Life was
sex
great.
dungeon chambers, and they just had porn playing on the walls, and you'd walk around and think you're fucking a chick, but it's probably just another fat dude
Right.
in his mom's basement.
How
It just looked like a hot chick.
I was like 12 when
Yeah.
I first played Second Life, man.
How much were you contributing to this site that you were talking about?
Oh,
Like, did you put your
I'm
collection up there?
100% a lurker.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a child that knows how to open phones now,
Right.
and I have my lock screen, but like just having I just don't save anything,
Right.
so I don't have a collection.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you
Like an
see
old
one you
computer.
like, you just post a link to that site. Oh, but you get it all on that site.
Yeah, I just get it all on that.
So
site.
no YouPorn for you. No Pornhub. No.
No, it's I mean,
It's not freaky enough for you.
I I use my phone, so
Right.
no.
Huh.
I don't have like.
What about you, Trevin? What
antivirus
kind
or
of porn
some
do you
shit.
watch? Moreover, what's the most common
I like the one
suggested
where they
video?
fuck.
Right.
That's a good kind of porn right there, where they're fucking.
Just some good fucking.
Yeah,
I
just
agree.
I really like amateur stuff. In particular, I really like.
I could see you being a casting couch guy.
In particular,
I'm
I
gonna make
find
you
tattoos
famous.
and piercings real fucking hot.
I
Yeah.
get that.
That's pretty great.
Been there.
I also, I also like diving into the ebony category quite frequently.
I get that too. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty vanilla.
I bet it's more exciting than you make it sound.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I can go
there's
into
something
so
in
many
there.
different places,
Yeah.
man. Like,
I feel like there's something more interesting that you're not telling us, Trevin.
yeah, absolutely. No,
This
definitely
is
hiding
is you're in the trust tree, baby.
I'm actually more concerned that it was so vanilla.
something. Yeah, me too. I'm very suspicious. I live with this man. I don't know what kind of porn he's watching.
Some black chicks and the ones where they fuck, yeah. Tattoos.
Yeah.
So tattoos and piercings usually is some pretty freaky shit. Let's be honest. You're never all
Most of
tatted
the
up
time,
with piercings and having vanilla sex,
No.
right?
I mean, it's fine to be into BDSM, man. That's cool.
That's
Like-
exactly what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Have you ever had a girl tie you up?
No, I can't say I have.
I haven't either.
I will say this.
I bet.
I am a big fan of like Hunter S. Thompson. I've always had like a fascination with like the seedier kind of darker side
Agreed.
of Americana and shit like that. So just for curiosity's sake, when I was living in Tulsa, I did go to an S&M dungeon once just to see
Just
what
for
it was
curiosity's sake.
like. Yeah, just like, you know what? Fuck it. It's a Saturday night. Nothing's going on. I wonder what an S&M dungeon's like. Oh,
Really?
yeah.
I don't see myself in this situation. I would be
Surprisingly
honest.
wholesome.
I see you in this situation.
No, it sounds great.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like a good time.
No, it was surprisingly wholesome. Basically, there was like no fucking or freaky shit going on. It's just like a bunch of people into kinky shit, just hanging out in a fucking employee lounge, pretty much.
It's a
talking
very
about shit
loving
they've
group.
done.
Yeah, they're old friends.
Yeah, no,
That's
super
great.
friendly,
Yeah.
super welcoming. It's like, oh, you guys are fucking sick.
You know why? Because they get all their frustration out.
Yeah, it's like going to jiu-jitsu gym.
Like
Yeah.
one
Everybody's
minute,
calm.
one minute you were having a
Little different.
casual conversation about Battlestar Galactica, and then it veered into a scene they saw one time where a dude's dick got cut in half. Real fucking weird. I would recommend it.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. Yeah, people are really trusting.
I feel like we'd
Yeah.
see Sean Moe there.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
hey, buddy. Doesn't surprise me.
Not at all. I'm a psychopath and everybody
Yeah,
knows it.
I can't wait to go to different parties like that in in bigger cities, man. That sounds fantastic.
So you've been tied up. Was this in the home or was it in some... So what happened at the dungeon?
No, basically that was it. It was just people.
What, you took a tour?
No.
No, it's not all
Like,
fucking all the
no, it's-
time, man. You gotta take
exactly.
a break.
It's not fucking all
So
the
they
time.
were taking a break when you were there? What happened? Paint
Basically,
me a picture, baby.
basically, it's a bunch of people into kinky shit just hanging out. Like
Like a
you-
club situation?
No, it's not.
Are they dressed kinky?
No, I
Is
mean
there alcohol?
they're wearing pretty fucking normal clothes. One dude was wearing like a leather vest, but no, they're dressed normal. You got to go in wearing.
But
your
like,
street
is there
clothes.
like a
Upright bass in the
tension?
corner.
This
there?
sounds like a waiting room.
It basically that's
Sounds like a
exact,
waiting
no,
room.
that is the perfect description. It basically was a fucking waiting room where you're waiting for your buddies to show up, so that way you can tie your friend up and get whipped or whip them.
Huh.
And then
And-
you left, or...
I mean, pretty
Then I
much.
got
I didn't know
whipped.
anybody there. I just showed up, hung out, was like, okay, this is what this is like.
Mm.
These people are pretty cool. This is a little awkward though. I
So
think I'm
you
gonna
went to the
leave.
mic, but you didn't sign up. That's what you're saying.
Pretty much, yes.
You went and watched, kinda. Did
Hey.
you see anybody getting fucked up?
I did see one chick.
Did you
get
have
whipped.
a boner? 100%.
I mean,
It's a BDSM.
you
club,
went
man.
to the S&M dungeon. You saw a girl getting whipped.
Look, you see
I
some-
would have a boner.
look, you see
Yeah.
some titties. You see some titties. You're gonna pop.
Mm.
You're gonna fucking get a stiffy.
Little chub.
Takes a couple titties.
2 titties.
Yeah.
I've never been to a strip
You're
club. I've been
What?
I've been
Really?
tied.
What?
I've been tied up before. Never been to a strip club.
I feel like you're doing those out of order.
Yeah, me too.
I went to a strip club on my 18th birthday.
That's what happens when you grow up a Christian boy.
It's like, I haven't smoked pot, but I've done heroin.
No, this is what happens. Yeah, for sure. So, are you religious now or no?
No.
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 Do you have the desire
I'm
to go to a strip club?
spiritual.
Well, you got a kid.
You're
I
one
mean,
of
that
those
sounds
guys.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just never had the opportunity
If you go
to.
with a
like,
good
it's not like,
friend or
it's not
two-
like we have one here.
Yeah. We went one year for Phil's birthday and my other buddy's bachelor party,
Mm.
and in Denver, and it was a fantastic trip. This strip club
It was
had
good.
a steakhouse, so we had a
Oh,
steak,
dude.
drank a nice whiskey, ordered a fucking cigar, went into the strip club, fucking smoked our cigars, drank.
In the steakhouse,
So
there
you
was a
ate
girl.
at the strip club. That's
But it-
like the number
No,
one
there's
thing
a
you normally
steakhouse
don't
attached
do.
to
It was a steakhouse attached to
Did
the
they
strip.
share a door? Could you like go straight from the steakhouse into the strip club? Did you have to,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
But
exit
this is
all-
like a 5-star.
had two different front
the
doors.
restaurant is known in like the steak community in Denver. Like it's a good restaurant. There
So-
was people there that just
It was
weren't.
expensive.
This just sounds like a bougie fucking Hooters.
It was,
It was.
but it's super
But
classy.
there was tits out.
There
That
was
sounds great.
Yeah, it was
much
nice.
better than it was much better than Hooters.
I mean, I'm probably gonna get food at a strip club
$35
anyways.
lap
Like-
dances.
Yeah.
But-
Don't get food at a
But
strip
you didn't
club.
eat in the strip club. There's no smoking in the restaurant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was a whole thing, and there was one stage down the middle where a girl would walk around and like go around poles and shit with her tits out. It was fantastic.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a full-on strip club in there.
But then you walked
It wasn't
through
like
the
a
doors.
buffet at a strip
It
club.
might have been
like
double doors.
chicken wings
There
and
might have
shit.
been
That's
two
exactly
sets
what I
of doors.
want.
You don't
No,
know how
you don't
hard-
want that.
You don't know how hard I'm resisting making a strip steak pun right now.
Yeah.
Fuck, I've been inside for too long. Quarantine's been weird.
Quarantine has been weird.
Shut up. Sorry about that.
I'll take shit from that bitch. Yeah.
I gotta
You
piss.
still had the same reaction. I actually have to piss too. You guys want to
All
take a quick break?
Yeah,
let's
let's
take a
do it.
All right, we'll be back. Closing statement, Jadrien.
Suck someone's dick, or eat some pussy. There you go.
I'm sorry, but I'm smoother than your Ferrari. I like lights in the club, but I'm more on Bob Marley. What are we talking? When there's people out there starving, how could you worry about the lights and paparazzi? That is not me. Like ratting when the cops pop me. I ain't a thug, but sometime you got caught, G. You got chief, but you don't get off scot-free. Think you the dude, but dude, you lost me. And again, I said I'm sorry, move faster than your Bugatti. You started making money, this started...
Redneck classy.
You are redneck classy.
Yeah.
Me too. Have you seen my truck? I love it. I think it's a nice truck. Just like
nice truck.
when I drive it, I'm like, this is a nice fucking truck. I'm gonna put a new engine in it. I'm like, fuck yeah, this thing's gonna be fucking brand new.
I can't wait to get another truck, man.
I love it, man. It's my favorite thing in the world.
My truck's Japanese, but I think it was made in Texas. So I
Your
think
truck's sick, dude. Tundras are sick.
Tenders are
Dusty's
fucking
has like
dogs.
260,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
He still drives it every day,
I'm
like
about
an
to
hour
hit
away.
200,000.
Damn.
There's like 500,000 to 1,000,000 mile Tundras out there.
Yeah, and I mean,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They go for a long time.
you paid money for it, and it's you get what you pay for. But
I have like
with that,
3 payments left.
with
Fuck
that,
yeah,
you
dude.
actually
So crazy.
you're really diligent on the maintenance. Like
Yeah.
I know you and who you are as a person. Like I know you're taking care of that truck and the Lincoln, obviously.
Yeah.
I definitely need to take care of my car. I'm gonna fucking die in
No,
that thing this winter.
That
dog.
makes sense to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, Jadrien crashed his car and died in the snow. Be like, yeah.
Wasn't even drinking.
No.
Wasn't even drinking.
His daughter wasn't with him, no?
Well, that's good.
I've thought about
No,
killing
I-
my dog a bunch of times.
You've been mentioning that a lot lately. I'm kind of worried.
Well, I used to drive with my dog a lot, and I hated my life for a couple of years. I was really unhappy at work, but then I found comedy, and I was by myself all day, so I just write, in my brain. I just
Hell yeah.
silence in the truck and just write and work out jokes and stuff. But some days, even that, like, it was hard to be inspired and forgot to
it's
download a
lonely.
podcast.
When you're
Yeah.
out there all alone,
And
like
dude,
that's
digging
lonely.
your truck out 3 times trying to get up one mountain, and by the time you get to the top and there's a cliff and you get stuck again, you're like, when I get out, I'm going off that
I'm gonna do my work still, but
one. No. When I dig out the truck, we're done. This is the last time I'm digging out this truck today. Dude, one time me and my dog had to walk like 2 miles in a blizzard through like over knee-high snow to get to a backhoe to go pull my truck out, which involved me pulling the truck out, getting in the truck, driving it down the hill, running back up the hill in a fucking whiteout blizzard into the backhoe, parking the backhoe, running back to the truck. Like,
that's how people die. That's it.
there was a point where I was just like, dog, stay here. She has no fur,
Yeah,
like
dude.
I was just like, I had a Carhartt and I just had her under my Carhartt for a while, and then I got too tired of carrying her, so I put her down and I was like, we're like half a mile from the backhoe. Like I had pocket beers because I was like, this is gonna suck. I was going to plow roads in the middle of nowhere. You think I'm not gonna take a couple beers?
Yeah,
You're
dude,
fucking
for
crazy.
real, dude.
And my boss is fine with it. Yeah. So,
They were
yeah.
his beers.
Sometimes there was beer in the fridge, which was awesome. There was also a ranch house connected to this job, which was really nice. So, like when I broke up with a girlfriend, I could go run right out there and
It
just
was
be
a
at work.
dope-ass
It was
house.
a dope house. It was lonely
That
as
sounds
fuck.
great.
It's an hour away from here. Like, so lonely. And it's so hard to be like, I'm going to drive to Durango, I would
Wow.
come in for, like, mics. No, this is before comedy. Yeah. Before comedy. Yeah. But me and my dog survived hiking in a blizzard. I had a gun in one pocket, like 2 beers in the next. And, like, it just became so much hassle. I was just, like, dropping beers off in the snow. Like, trying to put them where I could see them.
Some kind of drunk Hansel and Gretel, dude.
On the way back in the backhoe, get out, pick up the beers. Fucking, that was my reward. Took the backhoe like an hour to warm up inside. It was enclosed, luckily, but my uncle was like, yeah, I'm going to park it at the top of the forest. Just drive up there. I couldn't make it, dog. I dug the truck out a couple times, and it was just kept coming down. I was like, I'm going to have to walk. Fucking walked.
That's some dedication, man. I
Well,
would've
what else?
given up
I
real
was
quick.
stuck in the middle of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
To get the truck out, I needed the tractor. Like,
mean, at that
literally.
point-
Doing
And
nothing.
there was a
you
cliff
would've
next to
died.
me,
Yeah.
too. Like,
that point, just
and I was
like-
sliding towards it, like, so I just put it in neutral, fucking pulled it out with the backhoe.
I could quit my job, but I'll die.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't always been the happiest, Trevin. I was in an unfortunate, or, a relationship gone bad by that
Yeah.
point. I was doing jujitsu, like, 5 classes a week. It was just, like, anything to get me out of the
Yeah,
house.
you gotta distract yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. It was awesome. Learned how to choke some motherfuckers.
That does sound like a lot of fun. I really need to get
It was
back into
pretty
martial
cool.
arts, man.
Then my rent doubled when she moved out, and I was like, I don't know if I can afford jujitsu. $100 a month.
Yeah.
I could totally afford it now, but I don't have a lot of time. Just bought a food truck.
Did you really?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah, dog. Well, it's an Airstream,
Fuck yeah, dude.
but it's all.
But it's an Airstream
It's
food
a kitchen.
truck.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna cook food and serve it to the public.
What kind of food you gonna cook?
Cat.
What? Just
Smoked
whatever
meat
he
burritos.
feels like.
Smoked meats.
Oh, dude.
And
Big
we'll have like some
brine
crock pot
smoked
chickens
meats.
and stuff.
Oh.
Smoked meats.
Yeah, dude.
Come to Big Brian.
Slow cooked
Smoked meats.
shredded meat burritos, and it has a fryer. We're gonna make donuts and churros because there's no churros in town.
Gonna take those
We're making churros.
donuts, stuff them full of meat.
We're making cinnamon donuts only. Cinnamon sugar.
Cinnamon sugar.
This is the kink he didn't want to talk about.
Yeah.
It's food porn. It's food porn.
No,
Dude,
I'm doing
I'm-
an ad for you, bro. ASMR's the shit these days. I'm helping you.
Balls deep in food right now. Donuts especially. Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Just
dude. I
fuck
can't
those
wait.
donut holes. I have a little dick, so it works out.
I miss tasting food, man. I fucking miss tasting food.
Dude, I love cooking. It's sick. When I'm home, I'm watching like cooking shows and shit a lot. Like, I'm just interested. I'm smoking shit in my smoker now.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking fun. I'm thinking about doing a cooking show. Like, the smoker adds some legitimacy.
Actually, that sounds right up.
Dude,
your
I
alley,
made a
dude.
barbacoa sauce that would fuck you up. Huh.
Hot.
That shit was good, though.
Oh.
Was it
Good.
not? Dude,
Thank you.
rehydrated
Please, some
chilies,
real fucking
fucking...
hot food.
It was
You're
hot.
in Durango. Mm.
And then, yeah, and on the south side of town. I want to be over here because there's no goddamn food here, man. I got to drive all the way into town most of the time.
No.
And most of the time when I go get food, I go to Birds. So I drive all the way across town, which is not like living in a city. Like, it's like a 15-minute drive. It's not crazy.
No.
Like, most people drive further than that to get to work.
Yeah. I'm always like, fuck, I don't want to go into town.
Me too.
But it's right there.
It really is. But
We live in town. I still don't want to go.
you guys kind of live in town. You're far enough where walking's a bitch. Unless you're Jason Baumforth.
That man's crazy. He walks everywhere.
I know. Beautiful calves.
Beautiful calves.
He's
I
actually a
just
fan
thinking
favorite
about
on the
his
podcast.
calves. No, I bet. Yeah.
He has
I'm
great
not
numbers.
surprised.
Yeah.
Keith Winchester too.
That's
Your
awesome.
guys' last appearance was good.
No, hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
This one, so.
We've been laughing most
low
of the time.
energy.
You hit your hyena pitch a
Yeah.
few times.
I get too high.
Yeah, I think that's where I fucked up this time.
Every
Smoked
time.
that
I was like,
whole
I'm gonna
joint from
I'm
the-
gonna take a couple
from the top.
hits.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
I'm not gonna say I'm too high, but I'm not gonna say I'm not too high.
Mm.
Right.
I feel like I'm in the pocket.
No.
Like, this is about as high as I like to be at work. Cooking food. I like to be pretty in the zone. My hash pen has come in handy. First day I had it, way too high. I had no tolerance to hash whatsoever. It took a week before I was just like, God, I'm not getting very high anymore, you know?
No.
But the first week, I was just like, took 3 hits. Just like, God damn it. I'm too high to talk to this boss.
It's never good.
It's like, look at the screen, look at the stove. Look at the screen, look at the stove. But it all worked out.
Yeah.
Made some dank-ass food.
You're still over at Steamworks, right?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's sick.
Yeah, it's a good place.
Yeah, I'm mostly on saute, so I'm making like pennes and fucking Japanese noodles and shit. It's
Nice.
fucking fun. Like,
fucking
yeah.
pastas.
yeah, I'm getting pretty decent. And working with the smoker and actually like tweaking recipes to my liking is interesting. You know, cooking's dope. I'm into it. Try to be a comic, cook during the day. If I get successful at either of them, I'm getting hand tattoos.
That's what this is all for. Hand
And
tattoos.
neck tattoos, dog.
Permission to give myself hand and neck tattoos.
Yeah, bro. If I'm like, you know, a successful cook or something, or have a successful food truck, like
Yeah.
if it's successful, I'm just gonna buy another one and extend it to wherever I
Yeah,
move.
you can just go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And I have a partner. Like, that helps a lot, especially with the initial expense. Like,
Yeah.
a 32-foot Airstream with a full kitchen in it isn't, like, the cheapest thing in the world, you know? Fucking. But sick.
Yeah. Already all pre-built.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I've been scrubbing the walls and ceiling. I got about 4 days into that. And we're not done. Yeah.
How is certification going? Like,
We haven't tried yet. We're trying to clean it all first.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It seems like a wise move.
Yeah.
Especially now that we've started cleaning, because there's a distinct difference.
Yeah, it's like literally night and day.
Yeah, it's like
White and black.
dark brown. It's like to get a spot this big, it's like 4 minutes of scrubbing. You know what I mean?
Nah,
It's
dude.
not.
No.
It's fucking serious.
That grease is a fucking.
I have all
bitch.
kinds
And
of
then-
tools now.
And the more
like brushes.
you leave it, the worse it cakes on.
Yeah.
And it-
Dude, the grease traps are all full, which we haven't addressed yet because it's freezing outside and we haven't heated it, so everything's just like cold grease, you know? I don't know if I want to fucking scrape it or just warm it up and pour it into something, you know?
Either way, it's dirty work. Fuck that.
Dirt.
I'm doing
It's
it.
got to be done.
No.
Got to start
Gotta
with a
be
clean
done.
slate, dog. I'm not getting certified with that shit. It's a fire hazard at the least. For my background, it's a fire hazard.
We owned a fire extinguisher company. That was fun.
It was awful,
Like, actually?
Yeah, we actually did.
actually.
That's dumb as shit.
For
It's
it was supposed to
The owners,
it was supposed to like become successful, and we were going to pass it on to somebody else while we pursued our real dreams by having a lot of money because of our fire extinguisher business.
got to know different types of fire extinguishers, knowing they expire, and got to rotate them and replace them.
Exactly.
Well, we just, we had a shitty fire marshal here that didn't check any businesses. So people were like 8 years out of date. Those fire extinguishers definitely didn't work.
God damn.
But nobody ever inspected them. So they were like, I'm definitely not paying for this, you know? So I got a lot of that. I tried to call the fire marshal so many times to get her approval. Because technically you have to have a local authority approve your business.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a hold of her. Finally, hit up Denver. The fire marshals there, and they were like, "Yeah, dude, you're good." Like, sent them all our paperwork, and it's a required thing. So it seemed like a smart business because it is required.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I can see that. Yeah.
but with no enforcement.
We saw kind of another dipshit guy do great at it and
very
become
successful.
super successful. And I'm like, well, if this fucking clown can do it.
No, the guy I worked for.
Oh, he sucked some dicks, man. No, that's how it goes, you know?
Well,
He was
in Farmington too, and the fire marshal.
he was a
doesn't
good
fuck
salesman
around.
too.
And there's a lot of oil and gas in Farmington, so they need a shitload of fire
Yeah.
extinguishers.
Yeah.
Every truck. You know?
How fucked
That's a lot
up
of
would
sales.
it be if when a fire extinguisher expired, just fucking spewed flames whenever you use it?
Yeah, that'd be fucked up.
Oh,
Make
shit.
no
They're
sense.
terrible.
I am awful.
Yep.
I apologize. I just killed the whole fucking mood. This time. Fuck
Everybody
me.
would die.
Yeah.
We'd all die.
Man,
But it's almost the same if it's not working because it's not going to help you get out of that room.
just fucking throw it at the fire.
Yeah.
There was a couple like small family-owned businesses that were like, "Yeah, we want our people to be safe if anything happens," you know. But that was not the majority. That was like we had like a few clients every month, basically, and we're like, "Oh yeah, this is not gonna work."
And we hated it.
Yeah,
There was no
and
passion.
I tried to hustle so hard in the beginning, dude. I went to so many places and just got told to fuck off.
Yeah.
Because I'd see their tags
real,
and be
dude.
like, "This has been 8 years. Like, this is a home run." And they were just like, "Yeah, I'm not paying for it. Get the fuck out of my store."
Fuck, all right. Jeez.
Yeah, dude. And that's worse than bombing. Like,
Yeah.
because you're not trying to make money when you're just trying to do a mic or something, you know? Like, if you get a headlining spot or, you know, a showcase, obviously you want to do well, and there's pressure based on that. But it's not based on, like, it's not everything. It's not
Yeah.
the success of your future business
Yeah.
to do well tonight, you know? Like, none of those sets
Yeah.
mattered, you know? Like, some people might remember some of our better sets or some of our worst sets, but most of them didn't matter
Yeah.
to anybody else but you.
What matters is the few times that you actually get to make somebody laugh.
Right.
And like that's it. That's the entire reason to do it, is just to spread some kind of joy.
You only
and
got a few
distract
laughs?
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I did, fuck it, man. That's the reason why I do it.
Dude, I've seen you not do well, like, in streaks,
Yeah.
but with the confidence of a killer. I'm always just like, he's trying new shit. You got to give him that. He's fucking going for it.
Yeah, it takes me a bit.
I envy that.
It hasn't helped, with all the like I just started doing Zoom mics like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, trying to get that practice back in before everything opens up. I should have been doing it the entire fucking time, but
Dude, it breaks my fucking spirit. I hate it.
yeah.
I did that Zoom competition, and there was actually a lot of people on the Zoom thing. So, like, laughs were there. Yeah, and a few laughs it was like the Starlight, a few laughs, you were like, oh,
Hell yeah.
I'm on. Yeah.
No, now when a bit like gets one laugh, I'm just like, all right, that's a good bit. That's a good bit.
Keeper. I totally get it. Yeah, I haven't done any. I don't know. Might just come in cold. See
It's
what's
rough,
up.
man. There was a lot of anxiety like getting into it, and failing the first like 3 times. But yeah, it's tough to actually like kind of commit to being in that environment just because it's so different, so out of like our actual experience field.
Yeah, you're in your bedroom.
Yeah, and plus you're talking to like other comics. The only laughs that you're getting are from other comics, and at least for me, it was kind of like that issue of just like it's literally a room of people that I respect that do the same thing as me.
Mm-hmm.
And that like puts a little bit of extra pressure on it, but it's been fun to kind of challenge that anxiety and get into something different whenever I'm on these Zoom shows.
Nice. Yeah, man. I don't know. I might jump into it. I just got onto a Facebook group that Dave recommended, and it's just like there's mics every night.
Displaced Comics, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he invited me to that, and yeah, it's crazy how many options there are.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if I want this to come out in the morning, I still gotta edit this goddamn thing. I'm a little high and
We all got shit to do.
not sober. Yeah. Not sober by any means. Well, you guys want to wrap this motherfucker up? Feels like it's come to a natural stopping point.
You want to talk about those chains?
Chains?
Yeah.
Oh, that you were tied
Chain
up?
link?
Yeah, fuck yeah. If you're going to offer up information,
Dude,
yeah.
I thought you were going to like segue into it.
I totally forgot. Yeah. I was thinking about rolling another joint and all the previous conversation went out the window.
Yeah, it was actually one of my very first like sexual experiences.
Really?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was 16. No.
God damn.
No.
What a freak. What was she,
Yeah.
35?
No, she was 17, dude.
Really?
Yeah. And
Internet.
and that wasn't even when I had lost my
Was this in
virginity.
Gallup?
Yeah.
Oh.
Chained up in Gallup, dog?
Yeah.
Was she a juggalette?
They didn't-
No, she was just some goth chick, dude.
Ah,
Similar.
explains it.
been there.
Yeah.
Okay, I may have been tied up once, actually. Now that you jar my memory. Go on.
And so I never actually came. I just got edged for like 5 hours. It was the best and worst experience sexually that I've ever had in my life.
Do you miss it? Do you
Yeah,
think about
dude.
doing it again?
Yeah.
Did she ruin you?
Yeah, dude. It's just how I come. Like, yeah, dude.
So you just edge all the time, or
I mean,
Every
not
4 days.
all the time, but like,
like a monk?
but every once in a while, I'll really take myself to dinner. And when I say take myself to dinner, it's usually like
I fuck a pie.
5 hours a head tie.
I actually prefer warm meats, but
Shepherd's pie.
yeah, offer that up at the end.
There you go.
That's a great way
So
to end.
it was
isn't
chains.
Yeah.
Were you tied to like a headboard of
Yes.
sorts? And what? You just got edged?
No.
You were just on your back?
Yeah.
Just the submissive?
Mhm.
Were your legs chained too?
Yes, they were.
That adds a little panic to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't tie down my legs, I can fuck you up at any point. Like,
Yeah, dude, it influenced a lot, dude.
so that's what kind of porn
It
you
was
watch.
it was a big fucking like every once in a while.
Do you own 50
like
Shades of Grey?
I'd rather do it to myself than like watch porn of people doing it because it's just fucking frustrating.
You just like tie up your feet, like tie one arm
There's
to
no
your torso.
story and like I'm not actually there experiencing it. I don't know, man. It's a whole big thing. You know?
Mm. Huh. Any comments?
I bet when we're like 60, VR is going to be great.
Oh, dude. I cannot wait to live alone.
Do you have VR porn? Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a VR headset. I've dabbled.
How is it?
You
VR
actually have
porn
like
in
a good
pocket
one?
Pussy.
Like
That
an
sounds
Oculus?
pretty fucking great,
It's It's
Have you jerked
fucking
off with this
terrifying,
headset?
actually, I'd say.
No, I don't know how to use it. And
Right. I get it.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
It's weird.
It's terrifying, if I'm being real. It is not fun.
It's definitely a next level of masturbating.
It's not even like you can't even masturbate to it because it's
kind of jarring.
when it comes to VR and especially VR video, it's still such an early tech that they haven't really figured anything out yet. Like if you watch movies, like the first sound movies and all that were really fucking weird because they didn't know how to like record natural audio and sound effects. So they have this weird feeling where there's no sound, but the characters talk. And with VR porn, it's like it's almost like you're in the body of a dude who's cut off at the neck, and you're just like this far back looking at it, and this girl is getting uncomfortably close to you, but you're not feeling anything. It's like you look
so
down.
weird.
It's not fun.
That
You should just get one of
makes
those
sense.
tiny
when
heaters.
you're
Like,
Sometimes
have
when
you-
they're on
like that,
top,
yeah.
they
Have
like
you-
shrink and they almost look like little people.
That doesn't turn you on?
No, it's so weird. That like some of the angles make it look really fucked up. And I don't have a good one. Just have a shitty one that I use with my phone. And so just getting it focused, I'm like, sweet, it's
I
focused.
have an Oculus,
Yeah.
not a Quest. Like I have a Rift S, and I have a pretty good gaming computer. So
Like,
I got
okay,
a-
I was like, to a gaming computer.
yeah, I've got a pretty good VR setup. It's not
Got
like
a fuck
super
station,
nice.
all right?
I sure hope not.
I'm rebuilding my office. I'm about to have a fuck station.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
you are.
I think the worst experience I had with VR porn was I downloaded this one of like a Japanese reverse gangbang just to see what it was like because with VR
Just
it's one
to
of,
be there.
well I mean no like there's a genuine curiosity.
To be a fly on the wall.
I was just about to say that.
Well, I mean, when it comes to like new tech and shit like that, I'm fucking fascinated by it. So it's like, yeah,
Aren't we all?
let's see what the fuck porn's like on this. I do it with fucking everything.
Dude, if I had one, that would be the first thing I did.
When I had my
unless my
3DS.
girlfriend was home.
Now they have machines that hook up to it, whatever porn you're watching, and
Yep.
it goes to.
I don't
I'm
like
still
that.
not comfortable
No.
putting my dick in a machine.
Yeah, dude, that's like some Skynet shit. What happens if fucking Skynet happens? That thing's on your dick, bro.
Hopefully
Whenever it's like a robot chick that looks like a chick, then I'm gonna be worried. But like, I know that it's not gonna really change.
Yeah, there's no
It's
teeth
not a
in it.
transformer.
What if it gave
You
your
know,
dick
it's-
a third-degree burn? It just like fucking explodes
Yeah, what if it just
like a
heated
vape.
up and just like
That's
melted?
what lube is
like-
for.
Yeah. I mean,
Lube
I guess of
and pull out.
malfunctioning.
I'm pretty
but
sure you'd feel that. Like
I paid quite a bit for it. I don't.
pretty
There's not
quickly.
a. There's not a lot of bad reviews.
What
It's
if
like
it-
this is fucking great.
So it's like
It's a
motor
blowjob
moving
machine.
up and down. What if that shit fucks up and it's just like slamming into your cock and balls, like right at the base, full force?
I don't think it's like
Yeah, it's
heavy
not-
duty hydraulics.
Yeah,
or
it really
anything.
isn't that much.
It doesn't like
pretty
clamp onto your
simple.
hips.
You know, generally blowjobs aren't that violent.
Yeah, it doesn't have teeth.
Not the ones you have.
Braces.
That's why I hate them. I've never gotten a good one.
And that's
Bummer,
why
dude.
I don't trust fuck machines. I don't trust fuck machines.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I did
I've never had a
cybersecurity
bad-
shit for a little while when I was in college.
You think somebody's gonna hack my fuck machine?
Trevin's gonna hack
Make
your
it
fucking
No,
suck
it's
dick
possible.
real bad.
Look,
It's totally
some of these
possible.
fucking sex
Yeah, yeah.
toys and fuck machines require you to make an online account, and
It's
that controls
totally
some
right.
features. If
How do you
anything
know so
has
much
an
about
online,
this?
Just nerd shit.
dude,
I'm
I
like,
fucking, I
I'm
did
like
cyber-
half-
Plus machines?
I day
Yeah, that is
I
some
day
nerd
trade
shit
all
I
day and do cryptocurrency, so I'm like half nerd. Like, but
dude, like
he's probably like full on
well,
down
look,
the nerd
Fuck
hole.
machine nerd. Yeah.
I mean, he does.
Nothing will turn you into a neo-Luddite faster than studying cybersecurity. Like, I only studied that shit lightly for like a year, and I helped out with some research projects in college. But that was enough for me like, whoa, there's a lot of shit that we put computers in that we shouldn't be putting things in. The Internet of Things is probably one of the single most fucking dangerous things out there. Because you are adding an online account to fucking everything, and these companies don't give a shit about their cybersecurity. There's fucking compromises all the fucking time.
Like
Hackers,
refrigerators and stuff.
yeah,
Wake up
hack
and
into
your
fucking
Roomba's sucking your
refrigerator.
dick.
Your fucking refrigerator's got a camera in it, and it's connected to the web. Boom. Guess what? Somebody can spy in your fucking house to see whatever the hell you're saying. Blackmail you with
I'm
that
not
shit.
that important. I don't think.
I mean, nobody thinks that they are, but you know, they just do it until they get some useful information. Like,
Yeah, and with hackers these days, the thing is with most hackers, they don't function like they don't target a single person and go after them.
Yeah.
They do phishing is what it's often called. Like they send out a little bait And the big thing with fishing is that they cast it in mass, like a big trawler. So they target as many people as possible and do the law of large numbers. If you get 1% of
like your
people and you
Coinbase-
hack into like 1 million people, that's still a big number. It's like 1,000 or something like that. I'm not doing the fucking math.
Yeah,
off
if
the
you
top
ever
of
get
my head.
anything from Coinbase that looks super suspicious, or if they say they're from Coinbase, like make sure it's actually coming from Coinbase. Whether it's like your Coinbase has been hacked, you need to enter it in your credentials, and all of a sudden they can get into and steal
Yeah, I
your
don't play that
cryptocurrency.
shit.
Yeah, 98% of people are smart enough to avoid that shit, but there's 2% of old people and people that ain't smart, and they'll fall for that, and that's all that they need.
That's all they need.
Yeah.
Make all the money in the world. Yeah.
Yep.
They're gonna die eventually. I mean, they're old.
Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of what's keeping us.
And that's why you shouldn't have cars. That's why you shouldn't have cars with computers in them. And actually, that's why with most vehicles these days, they have a law in place that the brake line and the basic controls have to be separated from the computer. When we were doing this shit in college,
That's a good law.
No.
one of the things that people would mess with was they would experiment with and this is how they would train cybersecurity students, is they would train them by having them hack into shit so they would know how to think like a hacker so they could counteract them. So you could hack into cars early on when they were starting to integrate computers and these things and cut off the brake lines. You could hack in there and increase like the gas on it, shit like that.
That's how that
Imagine
one
if-
dude died, right? That was reporting on that general.
Not confirmed, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Pretty
he like
sure.
slammed into a wall at 120
A
miles
tree,
an
I
hour. A
think.
tree.
Yeah.
damn.
Mm-hmm.
In a BMW, I think. Or
Was it a
Mercedes.
Tesla?
Holy shit.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was definitely
No,
a-
because the engine flew like 100 yards or something, or 120 yards.
There's been
Not
a
a Tesla.
There's been a pretty big recall of Teslas recently because of the touchscreen interface in there. It's all touchscreen driven, which is fancy, right? Well, guess what? The software's fucking failing on them, and that really impacts your ability to operate the car.
You seem like the kind of guy that would get a Tesla.
Me. I would, but there's like
They're
I
not
said,
there yet.
It's still early.
it's
Yeah.
well, it's not that. It's just like I said earlier. When you do cybersecurity shit like that, it turns you a neo-Luddite. You become really skeptical of the way.
So you're
Tech gets
American.
integrated in these
You want
things.
gas.
Not necessarily. I want an electric car,
I do.
but I don't
Just
want
trying to
everything to be
understand.
driven by a fucking computer that's connected to the internet. That's what sketches me out. Like you're introducing a security weakness there. Like sure, it's probably never gonna happen.
Yeah, your mode of
but-
transportation is open to the whole world.
Yeah,
potentially.
I don't want somebody to hack my fucking car while I'm driving it, dude.
I feel you, dog. And the way you
You
talk
gotta.
shit to people
That's
on
why you
Facebook.
gotta build that into the technology.
Yeah, dude.
So
You
that
should not have a Tesla.
nobody can get into your some sort of fucking blockchain or decentralize something where only you can get into your car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's got to be built into the technology, or you're gonna get corruption and shitty things on the other side.
Tech is sick, but tech is also real fucking scary.
Yeah, well, it's just like
It's everything. So are cars.
No.
It's dope not to have to walk everywhere, but people die all the time, like every day.
They're literally death machines.
Yeah.
Electric cars, that's actually a real fucking thing. You had to like install devices in them so they make noise so that way blind people can hear them, they don't get fucking hit. That was a big problem with a lot of early hybrids.
Whoa.
I'm not even joking.
it makes sense.
That's a real thing.
Well, the blind people should wait for the ding, ding, for the noise.
Not that many crosswalks can make noise, bro.
The ones in Durango do.
I mean,
Not all
I
of
think
them.
they're
Dude.
getting there, probably for the same reasons. Just like blind people, just being like, I don't
It's
know.
just crazy to go out into the world alone when you're blind. Just like fucking that's the ultimate sin.
Yeah,
just to
dude.
walk out your front door blind.
They have like super smell or
Like,
something.
why did I do this?
They can,
It smells like a
they
Tesla.
yeah, it smells like an electric burn.
Is that douchebag? I smell douchebag.
Just have a sick German Shepherd with you.
I would.
Best part about being blind is having a dog.
Not being able to see how cool your dog is. She's like, you feel beautiful. Tell me what color she is.
You ever try doing that shit? You ever try like explaining colors to a colorblind person?
Fuck no.
Dude, I tried
It's a
that
waste
once.
of time.
I was
Yeah,
like,
dude.
You
dude,
tell me
this
you're
shit's fucking
colorblind,
hard.
I
You can't
just
fucking
cut
do
you
it.
off. Sorry.
It's like, how do you describe green? I don't know. It's fucking green.
It's mixed blue and
I
yellow.
like to turn
dog.
my settings on games to the colorblind
Like-
mode
like-
sometimes.
Yeah.
Get like purple icons.
Hell yeah.
Dude, colorblind
I do like
options in games
purple.
are sick. They
Yeah.
often look better than normal shit.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm not that deep in video games either. I have been playing Valhalla like a coke addict though.
I hear it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I might buy it when I get
I've
home.
never played Assassin's Creed anything.
No.
Dude,
But
there's nothing like
Vikings
your
got
first
me
Assassin's
in.
Creed, man.
No.
Vikings sold me, and it is dope.
Your
I gotta
first-
be close to the end.
I loved the Pirates one. What was it called?
Black Flag.
That Black Flag.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
My
That one's
favorite was
fun. You
Brotherhood
could be a
back in the
pirate.
day.
And,
Dude.
Brotherhood was great.
yeah.
Brotherhood
2
was
was
my
great.
favorite one, man.
I loved the first one when it came out when I was like 16, 17.
I tried to play
I
it,
did
and
as
I
well.
was
I
like,
played the
this is
second
too
one.
complicated for me.
You just had to. It took a while to get
Pick
to
up,
where
yeah.
it was really fun.
I've been playing a lot of Hitman 3 lately. That game's fucking sick. Knocked out a dude dressed up as a clown, smacked him over the face with a fucking
Yeah.
fish, and threw him off a balcony off the world's tallest building. Shit was lit.
The possibilities are endless. You can do so many different types of things to kill people.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun. It's definitely sucking my time.
Oh yeah, I
And
haven't played it in
draws
so
my
long.
attention. Yeah, I don't. have
Ever
a
since
kid.
I had a kid.
can't
If
do
my
it.
girlfriend's not home,
I think
I'm
it's
just
just too
why
real.
not play
It's
video
too like
games?
it's too much the speed of like what it might
It's
feel
faster.
like to be in there.
Yeah.
I mean, but like
It's faster. You could fast travel all the way
mean-
across the map.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that's true. Well, I'm talking about like Hitman
Yeah.
specifically. I just from like the premise.
Very
of it.
realistic.
Yeah, it's very realistic and like
It
it's
does
just
take a
little too
lot
real.
of fucking time.
Yeah,
too.
so I'm just like I can't get into this. I have no investment in like what is the issue
but
here.
Vikings,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah,
Dude,
Vikings sound
with
dope.
Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed, I
They're just
fell
like,
off
you want to
those
go
games,
raid a
but,
church?
man.
Sure.
Dude.
Kill everybody? Got it.
And the way and the research they put in all the history and all that shit. the way
Yeah.
they
No,
present
it's
it is
great.
Fucking
Very
incredible.
It's really-
in every
it's really
single one of
good.
those games.
It's really good. Everything I've ever read about Vikings and shit has come up, you know? All right, let's wrap this motherfucker up. Phil's got a kid and shit.
Thanks for listening to our gaming podcast.
I'm out of beer. Just
It
at
was
the
only
end.
like
It was mostly porn.
half of 1%.
I'm going to call this mostly porn with Jadrien and Trevin.
Mostly porn featuring horny
Mostly
jail.
porn, Yeah.
Horny jail.
That's a whole nother podcast we could have, mostly porn. I could talk about
Mostly
porn for at least one
Yeah,
podcast.
it's
That'll put you in horny jail.
It's real easy to talk about porn.
You start a podcast. You and Jason Baumforth, mostly porn.
Mostly.
fucking
Perfect.
horny jail right there.
Have Trevin's like your guest every 3 weeks. Yeah, it'd be fantastic.
I just show up like a disapproving father.
he's
With his
actually-
VR head mask.
We're actually gonna pay him to be a researcher.
Yeah. VR and
Have
fuck
him
machines.
Come back every 3 weeks with new porn news.
All right, closing statements.
Um.
Do you have an Instagram or something?
Oh yeah. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Jadrien Long.
I'll put it in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at it in the doobly doo.
Yeah. Trevin.
Look me up on YouTube, Trevin Verduzco. Subscribe. Doing the Poogle mic. Doing it for 3 weeks, every 2 weeks. So after next week, we're going to be taking a 2-week break. But after that, we're back on. It's probably one of the better Zoom comedy mics that's running right now if I'm sucking my own dick. But yeah, you should
Well,
tune into
the
that.
level of excitement in your voice makes it sound like a
Yeah,
terrible
you're really,
time. I'm gonna
you're
be
really
honest.
selling it. You are really selling it.
Somebody's trying to sell me a car with
This
that
is my
tone.
stoked voice. I am very tired.
You're going to love this car.
This car's sick. This
dope.
car's fucking
Good
gas,
fucking
bro.
dog,
It's all
dude.
right.
You should buy
That's
this
good.
car, dude.
There's no
car.
computer. Nobody can hack it.
It's completely hacker proof.
You won't
Built a
crash into
Faraday
a tree,
cage around
bro.
it. It's covered it in tinfoil, bro. Shit's
Has a
safe as fuck.
carburetor.
Phil,
I have nothing. Fuck Wall Street.
shout out to the kid.
Yeah, shout out to the kid.
Buy
Buy
GME,
Bitcoin.
Buy
Yeah.
BBY.
Yeah, and all our links are in the description. You can find that. Shout out to the Whiskey Reel and shout out to Ethan Esparza and Chava people for the intro outro music. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming. Closing statements.
I want you to live like you're a fuzzy rabbit. I want you to love like like it's the last thing you'll do in the world.
Furries.
And I want what was it? What's the last one? Laugh? Laugh? You should laugh at some shit. All right.
All right. Thanks for listening. Peace.
Feel good. It's always the same thing, man. right, Trip. Are you rapper or you hip hop? Well, it's all the same to me. Sneakers and flip flops. Either way, I rock 'em straight to the tip top. Wear it on my sleeve and carry passion in a ziplock. Super cool in it, I'm colder than Kid Frost. And telling any big boss to get lost, I spit raw. So Rick Ross can kick rocks. No denying that this white boy spit hard. A missing piece in that puzzling jigsaw. We never even had a sip of that crystal. Keep hearing the same, it's making me pissed off. A 5'8" heavyweight when I straight flip bars. Drums and guitar, wondering where the kids are. They out again listening to that big star. Can't even count how many blocks that I ripped on. Your mama shake her ass and she don't even like the song. You can fly without your feathers. You can fly away. You can fly without your feathers. You can fly away. I'm sorry, but I'm smoother than your Ferrari. I like lights in the club, but I'm more on Bob Marley. What are we talking? When there's people out there starving, how could you worry about the lights and paparazzi? That is not me. Like ratting when the cops pop me. I ain't a thug, but sometimes you got caught, G. You got chief, but you don't get off scot-free. Think you the dude, but dude, you lost me. And again I said I'm sorry, move faster than your Bugatti. You started making money, then started thinking you got a baby mommy. And probably never see you hardly. A rapid heartbeat, tired of cleaning baby's body. But you got your Maserati and bottles of that Bacardi. The bitches in that Hardy that can hardly wait to party. And your homies with no skill, but still super cocky. Said we keeping it real here, so get up everybody. You can fly without your feathers. You can fly away. You can fly without your feathers. You can fly away. This come from deep down, like Davy Jones in the Kraken. And tag your whole ship, leave you singing on a fraction. Your whackness, inspiration for this beat I'm smashing. Heard me on your station, I say I'm radioactive. When the sun go down, I'm eating good and getting action. Blazing up, full moon, watching waves crashing. Champagne splashing, prepare my salmon blacking. Blue dreams rolling out of bed and get back at it. Doing damage like me on the 5th of November. Anticipating my explosion, guarantees that y'all remember. Doing it for my people, doing it for my pleasure. Whatever the endeavor, I be doing this shit forever, man. Am I forever down? Can I ride a better jam? Face down, pen and pad, no time for that Instagram. I got my notebook and fam, so I'm rich, man. Remember, I ain't playing when I say I make that 100 grand.